frown lines. What can you do to soften the way they look, to make them look less obvious? All the information you could want is on my website, thetweakmentsguide.com, and there's a downloadable fact sheet there with all the details. But I'm going to do a quick run through here, top line, the various things you could try. When I say frown lines, what I'm really talking about is if you get these vertical 11 lines, the kind of tram lines between your brows when you frown, I get more of a kind of squash pleat. You can see there, I've got plenty of horizontal lines there, but I don't get the classic 11s. But what I'm talking about is if you have, a couple of these guys running straight down between your eyebrows. And why you have those is because you're in the habit of pulling your brows together when you frown. And over time, that gradually settles in. As we lose collagen and elastin in our skin, those lines get embedded. Those are what we call dynamic lines. They are formed by the action of muscles. So you're not going to stop the lines forming unless you can learn to relax your face or have those muscles relaxed with injections of toxin, which is really effective for that. That's the number one thing that people will go and have anti-wrinkle injections for. But there are other things you can do. Of course, you could start with skincare. So you could start by using a great vitamin C in the morning, a sunscreen during the day so that your skin doesn't age any faster than it has to on account of the damage done by UV rays. And you could use a retinoid, that's something with retinol or another kind of vitamin A derivative in the evening, because that will help regenerate your skin from the inside. It will keep it strong. It won't stop you frowning, but it will keep the skin in really good condition. If you want to try treatments that are going to regenerate the skin rather than immobilize the muscles, you could try something like microneedling, because that, through lots of little puncture wounds in the skin, encourages regeneration of the skin. Or you can try lasers, which can resurface the skin or create those channels of damage in the skin so that you get thicker, stronger, fresher, newer skin growing through, which will show lines less. But like I say, if you're going to go on frowning, those lines will go on forming. So maybe you want to try being serene and relaxing your brow. Maybe you want to try those little stick-on patches, FROWNIES, that keeps it smooth, because when you frown, you feel the pull on your skin and you don't want to move those muscles, so that can help you be more aware of when you're frowning. Or you could try something like the Dr. Harris eye mask, which looks like a normal eye mask, but it's got these bubbles on the back. These are silicone bubbles in a particular pattern to press on pressure sensitive points in the face. This is all around what acupuncturists or yogis would call the third eye area. And pressing on there, even just gently with this, has a really relaxing effect. So it sounds unlikely, but Dr. Harris has done a study to prove that if you wear this for 15 minutes, it does have a visibly softening effect on those 11 lines. So that's what you might think about if you're wanting to soften the look of your frown lines.